check us out.
We're live. Figure it out.
No, I don't want to.
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah, I got it.
Remember, no swears for a little bit. After like 30 seconds, swears. A
Swears.
minute, no swears for a minute. But after a minute, swears.
Swears all day.
All the whole time. Half of this podcast is gonna be swears.
Swears all day.
All day or a day.
But
Um,
no, here it is. It's showing it now on YouTube.
yeah, it should be up on Twitch now
It
too.
doesn't have our little picture on our
They
thing.
said they're working on it. I don't know, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but
I guess.
YouTube's I don't know. It's because it's like tied to what's that thing called?
I don't know. What is it called?
Uh, Google. So like because it's tied to Google, it like takes a minute to just try to do simple stuff. I don't know. Hi everyone. Johnny said hi everyone.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Dude. Where is it? Dude, I saw like a thing earlier.
Fuck.
What?
It's been a minute. Had
Oh,
to
is
get it
that
out
what?
there.
You fucking asshole.
Had to get it out there. It's been a
That-
minute.
That's all you do it for, asshole?
Well,
You do it for the vine?
yeah.
Mm.
You know why I'm doing it.
Spilled stuff on me.
What were you saying?
Um, Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
We start a podcast and this fucker can't keep from spilling something on himself.
I did it already.
It's literally been 2 fucking
Look.
minutes.
Look at this. Oh well.
It's been 2 minutes.
So what?
You're a fucking child.
So
And look, now you're on your phone, not paying attention to the podcast.
the
See what I'm saying?
I'm a man child. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, clearly.
I do's what I wants.
Uh-huh.
I wants what I do's.
Hey, what were you gonna say? You didn't say anything. All you said was like, dude. And then you spilled something on yourself. Now here we are.
Did you? What was it? What was going on with that meteor that smacked into Utah?
It didn't smack into Utah. So I think it was Snow Basin. And they said that it like hit the atmosphere and exploded. And you could hear it from like essentially from like Logan, I think, all the way to like Utah County or something like that. And in Idaho.
Dude, damn all the way to Idaho. But it hit in Utah County, like it blew up in Utah County.
Snow Basin. I don't know where the hell Snow Basin is.
Where is it?
I don't know. Let's try to find out. Let's
Google.
see. Yeah.
I think Snow Basin might be over there by Park City, isn't it? I think so. I think it might be by Heber, actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Let's see. What's it called? Snow Basin.
Snow Basin is what you said.
Yeah. Apparently that's the name of the town or whatever.
Snow Basin?
So yeah. So check it. Let me pull this up.
So check out my melodies.
Okay. So that's it. And it's like, oh no, it's by Ogden, I guess. But yeah, you could hear
Damn,
it
that's way
like
up there.
all through here, right here, basically, like up through Idaho.
No, that's far, dude.
So people that were doing it said that you could hear that it sounded like somebody said that it like rattled their windows and it sounded like a fucking cannon going off.
Damn.
I know.
That's loud though. For somebody to hear that shit where it blew up all the way to
That
Utah
far
County
away. Like I think my
and
homie
Idaho.
lives like, where does he live? I want to say he lives somewhere in West Valley. And he said it sounded like a cannon going off.
That's crazy. That's far. We're supposed to blow up that far?
And you hear it like that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was far. That is a lot of ways away.
Oh yeah. It's far as fuck. That's what I was saying. Like, that's why when I saw it, like, I don't know how even I heard of it. I feel like somebody mentioned it.
Like somebody told you or something like that?
I think I saw it on. Oh, you know what? I saw it on Instagram. Somebody I follow posted it on their story, and then I was like, "What the hell?" And I looked it up, and I watched a video, and then you just hear like, it doesn't sound that hard in the video because it's like through a ring.
Hmm.
But then she like looks at whoever she's talking to, and she's like, "What the fuck was that?" Like, but yeah, apparently it was buck wild.
I mean, blew up like that though. That's loud. To be able to
Yeah.
hear it from right there in Utah all the way to Idaho and then
That's
down
what I'm
all the way to
saying.
Utah County, that's far, dude. I
Yeah,
mean,
that
some
shit
people like in
off.
No, not Grand Junction. I guess Grand Junction's a little farther than that. Maybe.
Yeah, no, Grand Junction's like far, far. Like Colorado?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
What blew?
far.
Who knows?
That's too
But
far.
that's crazy though. Imagine
Yeah,
if it would not blew up in the earth, like in the atmosphere, the shit would have hit snow basin. That shit would have been gone.
yeah.
That shit was loud. If it blew up
I don't
in the
know how
atmosphere
that.
and they heard it like that,
Yeah, like it just
that would
entered the Earth's atmosphere and just exploded. Basically, is what happened.
that's
But
crazy
yeah,
though. I don't know
yeah.
what else. What else
I
has
mean,
been going on?
what do you mean? What happened in TJ?
Oh, yeah, the
You know?
cars setting on fire everywhere. That was fucking nuts too.
hmm
They were like, "Don't go outside." I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah. Well, and I was telling my coworkers. I told my coworkers that I was like, dude, why is it that y'all get cool shit like a meteor exploding in the atmosphere, and we get fucking car
Car
fires?
fires. Cars are getting set on fire.
Yeah, so sick.
So sick. Talking about don't come outside
Yeah, I
all
mean, I
day.
guess the alternative is that we get to have a beach. I think were we at the beach that day?
Not the day the car fires were going on.
No, definitely not then.
Not that day. We went to the beach yesterday, the day before, I think. That's when we went.
Yeah,
But
something like that.
right now there is no beach for us. They got all that beach fest shit going on with Jetty Janky Joe.
But that beach is stupid, dude. I like the one that we go to, that private one. It's so much better.
Yeah, the private
Cause
one's
like,
dope.
so there's like, to explain it, it's like there's a beach where all the clubs and bars are at and all this shit. And they like have horses that walk through there. Like you could rent a horse and ride it around or whatever, or like not even ride it around. Like what would you call that? Like
Mm, yeah, kind of ride it around because
not really, because you don't have like free reign over it. It's just kind of being led, you know.
yeah,
And so there's all this shit going on. Everybody's out there. You got to pay just to fucking sit down, and it's a pain in the ass. So. And then you have those people that basically like not even street vendors. Like, what do you call them? Are they street vendors? I guess so. But they pretty much walk around and they're like, they all sell the same thing, same shit, all of them. They sell braids, cornrows. What are those things? Wristbands, bracelets. What else do they sell?
they sell the bracelets, the wristbands, hats, all sorts of
Yeah,
crap like that. I mean, it's not crap. It's all sorts of little trinkets and like curiosities, souvenirs like hats, blankets, ponchos. Some dudes come with beer cups, those beer mugs
yeah,
that are like engraved.
right.
Um, Cuban cigars to chains to temporary tattoos, all sorts of crap. But that's not really the problem is like you're sitting there, you just told somebody no, and then somebody else shows up with like some buckets and like a little shovel, and they're like, "Hey, you want to buy this?" And you're like, "No." Some other guy shows up
Yeah,
with a kite. You want to buy this? You know what the hell?
a kite. I've never seen. I don't think I've seen people show up with a kite. I feel like it's 10 different people asking all the same thing. And the stupid thing is, they'll watch their like somebody who's selling the same fucking thing as they are. They'll watch them walk up to you and say, "Hey, do you want any of this?" And you're like, "No." And then they leave. And then they like are in a fucking line and they come up and they're like, "Do you want the same shit?" But they like explain it again. It's
That's how it
so
is.
annoying.
That's why it's annoying because you just want to chill, but then they keep
Right.
coming and coming and coming, and you're like, damn, dude, like just leave me alone. Like I just
Right.
want to chill.
Yeah, and you pay about the same amount to go like park in a spot, like a random spot, right? Like they're like, "Oh, hey, yeah, come down here and park," and then they sell you expensive beers and whatever. Versus the spot that we went to that was like, it's like 100 or 200 pesos.
Something like yeah. It's like that day we went with Roger. It was 100.
100. Yeah. So see, it
It's
was
like
100
$5.
pesos, which is like $5, and you bring your own beer, like at half the cost that they sell you beers over there. And like we brought our own food, we brought a little grill. Like the downside is you have to lug shit in there, but that's not a big deal,
It's not too
you
bad
know.
because you get to
And
chill,
it's a
hang out.
private beach. There's other
It's
people
private.
there, but nobody's trying to sell you shit. Except for one time that there was a guy on a moped trying to like sling out pizzas, which
We
I would
bought
have been.
pizzas from him the last time.
Are they
Me
good?
and Roger did. When we went the last time he was here, we
Yeah.
bought a pizza from that guy. It's all
How
right. It
was it?
wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
It was all
Not like
right,
the best pizza in the world, but man, what did you expect on a fucking motorcycle beach pizza?
dude. You never know. Like the pizza place that we've been going to, dude. It's probably the best pizza I've ever had. Not even kidding.
That's good. This they fucked
It's
up.
so
They
good.
fucked up our order this time. Well, not really fucked it up, but
They
it was
just didn't
missing
add
ingredients.
certain things,
Yeah, there was missing ingredients.
but either way, it was huge. It
Oh
was
yeah,
like
and giant pizza
what is
didn't
it
even fit in
like?
the truck. They had to put it in the back in the bed.
Dude, that shit was like at least like, I don't know. I don't even know, like 25 inches bigger,
It
30.
was
It was
no, like a
fucking,
three. It's like 3 feet across,
which is 32 inches.
probably. I guess. Yeah, you're right. Oops.
But yeah, huge.
That
And
was a
it's
big ass
like,
pizza.
what was it? Like $20? Almost 25.
uh, yeah, like $25, $30. Let's say 30, just to highball
And
it
we've been eating that shit. We ate that shit yesterday. We ate that shit today. We're gonna eat
all
that
morning.
shit later.
Yes, sir.
Like it feeds you for 3
Forever.
meals.
There's only like three of us, so I
Yeah, but
mean,
that's 9 meals
yeah, I guess. Well, it's
for
a big ass
25
pizza, dude. They
bucks.
should have like 20
That's what
million
I'm saying. I'm
slices.
I'm saying that shit's super worth it, and it's fucking good. So good. I feel like
It,
next time
it,
we
it
should
was
do
pretty
like
good.
the Mexican style and that meat style, like half and half that way.
Half and half.
Yeah, because the Italian thing, it's like,
It was good when they give it to us right.
yeah,
When they give it to us fucked up, it's not good.
I would prefer it without the mushrooms. Still, I hate having the mushrooms on there.
Why do you dislike mushrooms so much?
It's just a taste. They have a weird taste
They're
to
not that
me.
bad though. They're pretty good.
No, they have
You're the only
to.
one that doesn't like that shit.
No, there's a few people. To me, it has a taste like of something that we shouldn't be eating. Like it just tastes off.
Like what though?
Like off. Like
It's off. Like you're like, oh, we're gonna die from this or what?
no, not like that, but like expired. Like it went bad, and we're eating it for some weird reason.
Well, it's a mushroom.
Which,
I don't
oh, it's
know.
a
They're
fungus,
earthy.
and that's probably no. It's not earthy. It doesn't taste earthy to me. It tastes like sometimes it's like a little bit slimy too. Like I've had pizza. I've had it like that from Domino's, and it was not fun.
Ooh.
I didn't have fun doing it.
I don't know, but
Damn, these dogs are going hard, dude.
they like to do that. That's their thing.
Yeah, they should stop doing that. That'd be sick.
No,
You
it would
know?
be, but that's not what's gonna happen. They're just gonna
Yeah.
keep going hard in the fucking Pintura because that's just how those dogs roll. No fucks given on that. All day, all night.
Apparently not.
That's how it works.
I wanted to talk about something, but I forgot what it was. I was thinking about it when we were at the shop, and then now I don't remember.
You're
What
thinking
the hell was
about
it?
the shop.
Yeah, you said something, we mentioned something, and then I was like, "Oh, that would be something good to talk about."
What would I have mentioned?
I don't remember. That's the problem.
Let's talk about your bad memories, Steve. You need help.
My bad memory, your bad memory.
No,
Yeah, you tell this guy something like you like are disappearing. You like
I don't feel no so good, Mister Stark.
I know feel no good, Mr. Tony.
Like this.
Then you,
Maybe she'll go like this. What was
no,
it? The
just
cup? The cup was fucking everything up. Let's see.
yeah, apparently.
Oh yeah, I see. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
My lower, like
Now
all this
people
part
know
right here
you're
was.
not on a brick wall.
Oh man.
You got. You
Damn.
fucked up. Now you should get green curtains behind you so that when you sit on your bed, you can green screen the curtains.
Or or or
No, no.
or.
Or what? I could
or.
tell you were literally like,
I was trying to see if you would thought like, oh, did it fuck up for him?
if it fucked up for you, it should fuck up for me, right?
You never know. You might have thought my shit disconnected. Like, no.
That's a
I don't
you
know. What
problem.
were we talking about?
Dude, I wish I could
I
remember.
said it at the shop.
Yeah, we're outside on the balcony talking.
Mm,
I cannot remember for the life of me.
did it have
It
to do
was
with the beach? What did it have to do with?
no,
Obviously you
we
don't
weren't
remember.
talking about the beach. Yeah, if I could remember, then we wouldn't
Mm,
be sitting here trying to remember.
we were talking about the trucks. No, that was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday, but I'm down to talk about it because those trucks are sick.
That was
So
yesterday.
sick. Dude, we were looking at just like what everybody does. You know what I mean? Like, hey, if you had disposable income, what's the whip? You know what I mean? And we were talking, well, we'd live in the forest, you know? Like, I
Oh
would live
yeah,
in the forest, like trees around you, all the cool shit. I would
yeah,
do
the
that, right?
bushes.
And Johnny was like, yeah, I'd do the same thing. And then we are like, dude, we just buy a shitload of whatever, like 30, 40 acres. And then we each build our houses there.
Yeah,
Um, and then we're like, okay, but we need like obviously you need a 4-wheel car. You can't drive a fucking supercar up that bitch because that's not going to work out. It's going to get stuck in the snow. So it's not an all season thing. And I don't know how Johnny knew about it. Like, I guess most people probably know about it, but he was like, I get that fucking T-Rex.
TRX.
T-Rex.
Well, some people don't know it's called a T-Rex. They know
Okay,
it's called
the
a
Dodge Ram
TRX.
1500 TRX or the T-Rex.
Yeah.
That thing is fucking sick. Like, we looked it up though, and if you pimp that bitch out, it's like $103,000. That's a fucking. In some places, that's a house.
Or a condo.
Yeah, I think in most places that's probably a condo. Not
Condo.
most.
2-bedroom condo
Maybe in like the
on the top
Midwest.
floor. On the top floor.
I don't. The condos don't change with where you get it.
Yeah, they do actually. The very bottom, the level floor, is
No,
actually the. No, I think it's the top one actually. The very top one is a cheaper one because you don't have people on top of you, or the more expensive one because you don't have people on top of you.
I don't know.
The
I
most
never looked.
desired is the one on the bottom or the top, depending on who it is. Because on the top, then you don't have nobody above you, so you don't hear people walking and shit.
I would always go on the first floor.
But the problem with the first floor is you got people going up on the second on top of you, and
I'd
if you're
rather
not
deal with that than having
one
to
of
take
your
all my shit up multiple flights of stairs. Because some condo buildings are like fucking 5 stories.
yeah,
I'm not taking a fucking couch, a bed, a washing machine, a fridge. I'm not taking all that shit 5 stories.
that's true.
Yeah, hell no. I would if somebody wanted You know, like think about it this way: like even if you hire a moving company, you tell them like, "Yo, you motherfuckers are gonna have to go up 5 stories." They're gonna be like, "Okay, we're down, but it's gonna be
No, no,
fuck you
bitch.
money." Yeah,
It could be like that.
and I'm not doing that, and I'm not doing it myself. So
I
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying.
So I hire a mover though.
Yeah, but then you pay him like you know, crazy money so that he
Yeah,
can move all your shit up 5 flights of stairs. That's why I'd almost be down to just go check out a model house, or like if you're buying a house expensive enough, the realtor will like furnish it so that you have an idea of what it's going to look like.
right.
And then I would just be like, yeah, just I'll leave all this shit in here except for, you know, a few things that I don't like. And I'll just pay
Yeah.
the difference. What are you smiling about?
I was thinking about like the
Hold on,
whole.
hold on, hold on. Kevin has a story. Tell it to the podcast. Uh, I can't unmute you. Oh, it's because you.
I did it myself.
Okay.
Hello. So
Oh,
fun story. I stepped outside like 8 minutes ago, right, to go smoke. The army rolls up as I'm like halfway done with my cigarette. I just saw two bright ass truck lights, and I was like, "Damn!" Like thinking, like, "Damn, those shits are bright as fuck." Roll on by. It's the army, and they like all start getting like they stop, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like, why did it stop?" They get out. There's two guys that are sitting like by the little store on like the edge before it like slants down real fast. And they're like, "Hey man, we need you to go over there across the street to that car." And I was like, "Oh, okay,
you?
yeah." They go get those other guys, and they find something on them, drugs on them. So they're like, "All right, do you know them?" And I was like, "I have no idea who they are." And they're like, "What are you doing out here?" And I was like, "I just came outside to smoke. Do you know them?" No. They're like, "All right, well, I need you to empty out your pockets." And I was like, "Okay, well," emptied out my pockets. And he's like, "Is that all you have?" And I was like, "Yeah, just have my phone and a lighter and the cigarette. But, you know, you already like looked over those guys." And they're like, "Okay, well, just stay there." And then they're asking like the other guys questions, and they're like, just like fucking sitting there with their hands on their backs, like, "Hey man, like, what's all this then, huh?" I was like, "Oh fuck." Like,
Damn.
apparently they found a little baggie with like 2 million pesos in it though, like just on the ground.
2 million or 2,000?
I think like 2,000.
That's not a lot. It's like $100.
Yeah. So they're like, where do you live? And then I was like, I don't live here, but I'm staying in the little blue house with my brothers. And they're like, "Oh, well, all right, that's all we have for you. Go get in there." I was like, "All right." I think they just
Damn.
rolled out.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Who did they take? Just some dudes that were sitting right there by the truck?
Yeah, just two. No, they're like two. Yeah, two dudes sitting on like the driver's side of the truck, on the little concrete ledge by the little store.
Right.
Yeah, they just fucking took them.
Who was it though?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the guy that lives like back there and then some just random tweaker?
I don't know. There was just two guys. I didn't know.
Was it a guy in a white shirt, like a tank top?
It was like a guy in like a white polo almost.
Huh.
And some other guy just kind of dressed like in normal ass work clothes.
That might have been the guy back there, the guy in the back.
I don't know.
The guy that was, remember in the morning when we left, he was like, "Oh, I had them spray right here so ticks don't come or fly or fleas or whatever the fuck."
Yeah, well they rolled up, looked at those guys, saw
They were
them,
like, "Come here."
come here, took pictures of both of them, and then like called on his phone, and he was like, "Hey, I need you to look to these two guys up." Went over, unlocked their truck with just like a little key on the key ring, and they started searching his truck.
Which truck? This white one right here and the
The
black one?
the white one.
Yeah, the white truck right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the white truck just on the like facing the door to the right of yours.
Oh shit. Oh, that means they're gonna come back.
Oh, this one?
That one.
Oh, that one. Oh, you said facing the door. I thought you meant the one.
No, right
Oh.
as you come out the door, the right.
The rickety one, the old one.
No.
Oh, the one. Yeah. So when you come out, the one right to the left.
Like you come out here and it's over here.
It's over there.
Oh, it's on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the rickety one.
If
Old
I
one.
guess that one's rickety.
I think they're back. Hold on. Oh yeah, they're like sitting there, like searching with flashlights.
Yeah.
Searching what? Like that fucking white truck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The old one? The one that's
Yeah.
this undisputed?
Yeah.
No, yeah, they're looking at all the cars. Like looking underneath everything.
What?
Why?
Yeah.
What's in your truck?
They were
No.
even like looking in like mailboxes.
Damn.
Good thing John doesn't have a mailbox. Cause
No.
yeah, they're out there right now though. I just saw like one of them. He has a flashlight and he's looking in the truck.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them just walking around with flashlights looking stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if the podcast ends early, or we just disappear.
Damn.
Yeah. I was annoyed for a second because all the dogs were fucking barking loud as shit because obviously they rolled up.
We're wondering why they were barking.
Yeah. And I was like talking to the dude at that moment too. So I was like, oh, fuck, like, hold on. Can you repeat that? So the dogs said to tell me, like, make sure you get everything out of your pocket like 3 times. And I was like, all right.
Damn. That's fucking bonkers right now. That means they're gonna start searching all that shit out there.
They
Mhm.
just decided to fucking roll up too, huh?
Yeah.
Like
I just watched them like slowly cruise up, and I was like, that truck has some bright ass lights.
Damn. So what's in your truck, Johnny?
Nothing.
Mhm.
Jumper cables and fucking
A bottle of water.
yeah,
What's
like
in that
water
water?
bottles. Water bottles, a rag, maybe.
Some loose change.
Not even just like bullshit. There ain't nothing in there that's incriminating.
Yeah. That's why I wasn't like scared. I was just like, I was literally just up there.
And my
with
truck's
smoke.
locked, so it's not like they can just open my truck like and throw shit in there like if for whatever reason, you know.
I mean, they fucking unlocked some other dude's truck with a little pair of keys, so.
And my car has an alarm. If they open my car, it's gonna start beeping.
But I think I don't know. I was gonna say, isn't it if you open it through the keyhole, it'll not go off? It'll still go off? Oh,
Yeah, my alarm will still go off.
I didn't know that.
No.
Well, fuck, man.
That's crazy though. Kevin almost got fucking took.
Yeah, I luckily didn't have anything on me other than a lighter in my phone. And they even like patted me down.
He did?
Yeah. It's like looking around my waistband, and I'm like, what am I gonna have? I'm wearing sweat shorts and a shirt.
Well, that's why they're checking you because they
Yeah.
got you with like those other guys around you.
Yeah, you were near him.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe he's smoking over here. Because those crackheads don't like people smoking around them.
Mm.
Crackheads
Damn.
be weird, man.
That's why fuck that. Nobody go out right now.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
I was about to go out with my laptop. Just like,
no.
Look,
Hello.
say hi to YouTube.
No, fuck that. Nobody go out there right now because that's gonna. Who knows? That's why we gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Gee, that's why I gotta move.
See, well, that's why we're doing this. Is to hopefully get something going and help Johnny out. You know?
Maybe if that happens.
'Cause-
Hopefully, that'd be dope.
Well, because for real, this neighborhood sucks, dude. Like, my thing is, if I lived somewhere, I mean, and I don't, so it's like I'm not here day to day, but like I would deal with kind of a shitty situation to try to start something like this or a business to put me in a better situation. That way, I can like get money together so that I can leave and not like worry about it or not
Yeah.
like ever have to think like, oh, what if I don't have money for like a new place, or like what if I don't this or that. Like it just like it's more secure, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's why I want to fucking busy bounce.
Yeah,
Because
I
this
get
is
it.
cray cray.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All those
I don't
dogs are
know,
going
but
off again.
because they're probably like walking around out there, like somewhere close to
What?
where the
I
dogs
can
are.
hear them.
The soldiers
Yeah, they're like,
right there, by the
yeah,
window.
not by the window, but like they're just like right outside the window.
That's why by the window.
They're like, I think they're doing a
Ooh.
podcast in there.
Oh,
Sounds pretty shitty.
oh no, they're doing bad.
Yeah.
Let's take.
Oh no, I don't think they're gonna make it, Jose.
Oh no,
Oh
kick the
shit.
kick the door and make it more
Make it
exciting.
interesting. SWAT these motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah, make it interesting. Kick their
That'd
door
be
in.
fucked up.
That would be fucked up. Right in the middle of a podcast.
Yeah.
Bam! He's down. Chichi's down. Oh shit.
Dude, they do that to Twitch streamers, or they used to. They don't do it anymore. But that used to be the shit to do. There was a guy who got raided, I think, like,
I think he got raided like 3-4 times. I know who you're talking about. I
no,
saw
he got
this.
raided more than that.
Really? Where they
Yeah,
kept
he
raiding
got
his
raided
shit?
at his house. He got raided at his hotel. He got raided, him just walking around, I think. He got raided in the airport and, like, a couple other places. But he's been raided a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, and he was just like, dude, this is so fucking dumb. Like every single fucking time, like gets rated. Like he's just like, oh, I'm gonna go live for my subscribers or my followers, and then he gets fucking
Raid.
rated. Yeah,
Damn. I know that was like the thing to do for a minute, wasn't it? Like people were calling in like false things up and then they would raid your ass.
yeah. Well,
Fuck.
that's the thing is they come in like fucking guns out. You know what I mean? Like they're ready to blast you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, fuck.
So yeah, it sucks because I'm like, dude, that's so dangerous. Like.
For
You
real.
know what I mean? You get the wrong guy who like jumps up and freaks out, and they fucking blast him live on Twitch,
Oof.
and then
Well, I
he
guess,
gets banned for getting blasted, and it's not
well,
even his fault.
I guess we'll see what happens to the guys out there. If they're fucking dope,
I mean, they already went; they're gone.
they're gone.
Yeah,
Oh, they
like,
left?
oh well, no, the guys that were sitting out there, Kevin said
Oh,
they just snatched their asses up and bounced. Oh, they're still out there with them. Oh, I guess they're looking their shit up.
yeah. They're probably trying to background check and see what's up with them.
But that's the problem: is a baggie with 2,000 pesos, like $100 in it, is very suspicious.
Well, not 100, but if he probably had more. If
No,
he's stupid, he might have had more.
but well, either way, the thing is that they're not. It's not $100 bill. You know what I mean?
If they catch you with like I think 10 G's or more, it is weird. People just roll around with like 10 G's on them.
Like 10,000 pesos.
Yeah.
I mean that makes sense that people don't just walk around with that shit in their pocket. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Is it's even more suspicious when it's smaller bills.
Well, if they get if they get like 2
Like
G's and
if he had
fucking,
if he had 400 or 500 peso notes,
it's not that bad. But if they catch you
and
with
they're like,
like
oh,
a bunch of
he went to the
fucking,
bank.
yeah, but if they catch you with like, let's say 5 G's and all like hundreds and like 20s and 50s and shit, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's hella suspicious.
Because they're like, why didn't they just give you a bunch of fucking big bills? Why you got all these fucking little ass bills?
Yeah, and then he's
Going to
like,
strip club? Want strip club, boy?
dude, how does the strip club work here? Do you throw out coins?
No, you throw out you can
20s?
you cash it out for dollars. You can trade it for dollars.
Is it
$4.
an even? Like, is it like a
I think they do it evenly, like to like 20 or something, to where they give you an even amount. Like for every 20, it's $1.
oh, that's
Something
pretty
like
good.
that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I've never really been to one like that I've seen. I just seen every time I've gone to anything close or walk by anything like that, they're throwing dollars.
Huh.
I've never seen them throw pesos.
You've never gone into a strip club here? Not even for a party or to celebrate, or somebody was like, "Yo, let's go to a strip club."
Mm-mm.
That's
Not
interesting.
here.
How didn't? I guess it's not weird. Like it's not weird, but like I feel like people out here like want to get down like that more. Like the people I hang
Mm,
around with aren't like, "Yo, let's go to a strip club."
maybe, but nah. I mean, I got friends that want to do it and shit like that, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to fucking go.
It's because you're too old for it.
I guess I don't know. I don't like that shit. That's just not my thing. I'm not gonna go out there and throw dollars to like some stranger I don't fucking know. It's like no,
Not even if she's cute.
nope,
Not even if she's
no,
pretty.
no. I got better shit. To do.
Not even if she's like, "I'll give it back."
No, I got better shit to do.
Like what? What do you have to do?
Like not waste my money on some random stranger dancing on a fucking pole.
That's true. That's how I see it. I'm like, dude, I'm not like
That's
you
the
have
equivalent of
to.
walking around and just seeing every bum and throwing dollars at them.
Well, that's like getting teased and then not doing the deed. Like it's sort of just a dick tease,
Nah,
and you have
yeah.
to be into that. Some people are, and I'm not.
That's why it's. I don't know. I don't know what people see in it. I don't see the thing in it. Like it's just not my thing. I guess I don't know. Like I'm down to go and hang out with somebody and drink or whatever, hang out with my buddies, but that leads to them trying to throw money at strippers, and I'm like, I'm not throwing money at strippers.
Dude, are bars here expensive?
Bars,
Because when I think about a bar here, I always think like probably like 50 cent or $1 shots, maybe like $2 a beer.
no. It depends what you do. Like if you go to like the chicken wing place, they
Mm,
have like a big they call it a Triton. But it's like a big ass fucking thing with beer in it, and it serves a pretty good amount of beers, like those little pitchers,
hmm
not the big ass ones, not like the liter ones, like the little ones, like they're maybe like 16-ounce glasses or 12-ounce glasses, something like that.
hmm,
Like a canned beer fits fully in that type of
right.
fucking pitcher.
Oh, so like
Um,
12
like a 12
ounces?
ounce or 12, yeah, like
I
12
think that's
ounces of
what
beer
I
fit in
think
it
that's what a small
about right.
beer is. Like a
No, it's like a can of beer.
yeah.
Um, so I think about I'd say maybe about 15 glasses come out of that big ass thing. Maybe more. I'm not sure. I've never counted.
That's a lot though.
But it does take a minute for you to fuck up that fucking tower of beer. Um, it's not that expensive. It's like 300 pesos. It's like $15, which is a more lucrative way, I think, to get faded at that chicken wing spot instead of ordering those big fucking mugs.
Yeah. But I also feel like for 15 I guess at that
Because the big
specific
mug,
spot,
that
yeah.
big ass mug is like 80, almost 90 pesos. So
Right.
you order three of those, you pretty much ordered that big ass thing. And I think you get more beer out of that fucking thing than the mug, the big ass mug.
Right. Well, my thing with that is I don't know. I've never seen any of that because I've only been there once.
So your
For
best bet is to get fed off of that. But if we go to the beach and we order a bucket, that bucket
yeah,
is like $30, $35 for that bucket of beer.
right.
And that's not even including like the stuff you eat. And it's not that many beers. Like there's beers, but not. I think $35 for 10 beers is a lot.
35 for 10 beers.
I think
What have
only
you
10
been
beers
paying
come in
for
that bucket.
buckets? How many 10 beers come in the bucket?
Yeah, 10 beers in the bucket.
How much is that?
$30,
Oh, it's
$35.
$30
Yeah, $35.
for a bucket of beer?
Yeah, for 10 beers.
That's so much.
That's why it's not. It doesn't. It's not convenient to drink at the bars at the beach because everything is expensive as fuck.
That's
and they
crazy.
want dollars. So people that want to go get faded at the beach is not a thing that you're gonna do daily. If you're gonna get faded at the beach, you might as well just buy your own 12 pack at the like OXXO or the gas station and go.
How much is like a 6-pack of bottle beers here? I feel like it's like $4 for some reason. I don't know why.
No, they're like 100, like 120 pesos, which is like
Like
six
$6.
bucks. Yeah, so like $1 a beer if you buy a 6 pack.
That's pretty
Depending on the
good.
beer, you can get some for like 90, just like four something.
Huh.
It depends on the beer though.
Yeah.
But that's one way to go. Another cheaper route to go is to buy those fucking 40s, at those
Yeah.
fucking kawamas, and go to the beach with those, and then pour up cups. Because each 40 like that is like 35 pesos.
Huh.
But
Yeah, that's
it,
a lot.
it depends.
I thought it'd be. I don't know why. Because you always hear those stories over there where people are like, "Oh yeah, I went to the bar, 50 cents a shot, dollar a beer. Like I did fucking."
Mm,
Sometimes they do fucking, you know,
you can buy like a
Tequila
bracelet.
Tuesday, and you get a fucking shot for 25 cents.
No, you could buy like a bracelet. Sometimes they do like the bracelets, like open bar.
Mm-hmm.
But I got people like that work there, and they're like, they tell me that it's just crappy tequila, and like sometimes it's watered down, like it's diluted. Um, like, or they barely give you like enough like tequila for it, and it's
Right.
because it's like open bar, so they give you like the shittiest tequila.
Like they're just trying to get their money's worth still, or like
Yeah, because they're
whatever.
saying the tequila portion, like if you're getting mixed drinks, that's where they make their money is mixed drinks.
Right.
But she was telling me is if you want to get your money's worth, drink just beer. Like, because that's where like they can't dilute the beer because the beer has to be the bottle has to be closed. So if you order a bucket, they said like, or you order beers, they have to
Right.
give you the beer sealed and open it in front of you.
Hmm.
So they're like, you can't dilute like a sealed beer.
I don't know, man. You'd be surprised. What's that thing that they were doing?
Where?
I guess it wasn't with drinks, but it was with like I don't remember what it was. Maybe I'm thinking of like that whole drug testing thing that like was going on where like they were peeing in cups, but then like and those like they have these cups that are like security locked. So the only way to open them is to break it, like literally break it, and then it just doesn't like screw on or like pop on anymore because it's broken. And it's that movie Icarus. Did you ever watch it? That documentary?
No, I've never
So
seen it.
it's this dude who's a cyclist, and he was just trying, I think, to see how like efficacious it was to like basically get on steroids, and then you know. But
That's the
he
guy that
started.
got. Is that the guy that got expelled from the Tour de France?
No, you're thinking of Lance Armstrong.
No, there was another guy.
Lance Armstrong.
No, there was another guy on top of that guy
I
that
don't
got
know, but
that got booted out of the Tour de France.
no,
It was old. It was a while, like way ago. It was still
whoever.
his picture was still black and white.
Oh, I don't know. Whoever you're thinking of, it's not that.
No,
Yeah, because it's fairly recent. So the guy's like trying to do that, and he's trying to like do. I don't remember what he's doing. He's doing this long ass like endurance thing, and he was trying to
hmm.
see like how basically, you know, what I mean, how well it works, like how well like he could take some kind of steroid and then have it. It's not. I can't think of the right word, but like he was trying to see like it gave me like a 10% increase on my time or on my endurance or on whatever, right?
Right.
So he was trying to measure that, but he ended up talking to this guy, and I forgot his name, who was the head of the Russian anti-doping administration, and his job was to create these new doping tests, and then his job was also to figure out how to beat those tests.
Right.
And so they had like this whole like cocktail essentially of like just steroids that people would take. And then, so the system that he created, that was like the best in the world. Everyone was using it. He found a way to beat that system. And I think they said that one way is that like they were actually going in and opening those like containers and then doing whatever to them and then putting the top back on without breaking it. Where they literally developed these, so the only way to open them is to break it, and they somehow figured out a way to open them without breaking it. Like it's crazy. And so basically the world found out about this, created a huge scandal, and then that guy was like, hey, so like my partner, the guy who was helping me do all this shit, is dead.
What the hell?
Yeah, like he's dead. Like he's gone. And I'm the next person in line, so I need to get the fuck up out of Russia. So he bounced, and while he was here in the U.S., like in hiding essentially, like his family started getting fucked with. Like cut off all their electricity, all their running water, everything. And so they're like literally living in the dark with nothing. Like they're just in this like house that has nothing. And I don't know what's happened to that guy as of yet because I don't remember his name. I guess I could look it up. But yeah, like it's a crazy documentary. Like it goes south really fast.
Yeah.
Like
you said it was called Icarus?
Yeah.
That his name?
No, that's just what they called it.
Oh.
The guy who like made the documentary, he called it that. It's like right. I couldn't even spell it. Icarus the video game. Icarus documentary. Oh, came out in 2017.
I might have seen about it, but I don't recall about it.
His name's like Gregory Rodchenkov.
Huh. Oh, he was Russian?
Yeah, it said he was Russian.
Ukrainian or something?
No, he's Russian.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to him.
That's crazy though.
Yeah. Well, and that's the crazy thing is while he was in hiding, he didn't give anybody his address. He didn't tell anybody where he was. He didn't even tell anybody that he came to the U.S. Like he didn't speak to anybody on the phone. He didn't do shit. And then he just bounced because they were like, the only way we're getting up out of here is to
just bounce.
Yeah, he's like, it's to bounce. Like it's to not say shit and just dip.
Yeah.
But out of the blue, I think he said while he wasn't home or something like that, 2 guys went looking for him.
Oh just shit!
Out of the blue, 2 guys just showed up at his crib and were like, "Hey," like, and they were looking for him, and they were like, "Oh, he went out, like he left," and those guys just bounced, like because like a neighbor talked to them, so a neighbor saw them and they just bounced, and then he came back home. I think he came back home or he didn't. I don't remember, but somehow he got a hold of like U.S. like CIA or FBI, and they put him in like deep like fucking protection.
Over a drug test?
No, it's not just over a drug test. It's like over the Olympics. Like he was the head of their anti-doping like administration, and the scandal came out because they caught a bunch of like Russians that were doping one way or another. And they said of all of them, it was a huge amount. I don't want to like make up numbers because I don't remember, but it was a crazy amount. And that's why Russia's banned from the Olympics for so long.
Oh, they were banned? I didn't even know about that.
They are banned.
Oh, they are banned now.
Yeah, they've been banned since like 20-something, but yeah, it's crazy. Like,
damn. I didn't know about that. I didn't know they were banned.
Yeah, they're banned from the Olympics. That's why if you watch the Olympics or you look at it, there's no Russian team. It's just they just walk out with like I think a white flag, or not a white flag. they walk out with an Olympic flag, with a flag with the 6 rings on it or whatever it is, or 5 rings. I think it's 6 or 7,
I don't
whatever
know.
it is. But they just walk out with that, and they call them like free. I don't remember but they call them like athletes with no country.
Athletes with no country. What the hell?
Essentially, like they don't call them specifically that, but they have like a name for them.
Like the others.
Yeah, like they're like it's basically like they're not representing a certain country, but they call them something else. Let's see, what do they call Olympic athletes with? I'm just gonna write country. It's wild though, like independent Olympic participants.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, they call.
Independent Olympic participants.
Yeah.
How does that work? That's people that go independently, don't represent a nation.
Yeah, they don't represent their country; they represent themselves.
Damn. So they got Russians that go like that now.
That's the only way they can participate. And then at the CrossFit Games, they also didn't let the Russians use a Russian flag when they walked out because they do like an introduction, and
Right.
they'll be like, "We have 2 athletes from Mexico. We have, 12 athletes from Iceland. We have 20 athletes from France, right?" And so on and so forth. And then they like for Russia, they didn't even call them like Russians or say they were from Russia. They were like, I think they called them like independent or something like that. And then they just walked out with the flag that said CrossFit on it.
Damn. So they're like, you can't participate with Jack.
Yeah.
Like you can't even say your name out here.
Well, and I think it has more to do with what's going on in the world,
Like,
where like they don't want to like say like the, you know what I mean? They don't want like what they're doing. Like it's like their way
like
of showing
they
that
don't
they
want
don't
about
support.
publicity.
No, it's like their way of showing that they don't support with what they're doing.
I guess.
I assume. I don't know. Or Russia decided, fuck it, no flag, and they don't
I
have a
think that
flag
wasn't
anymore.
more like that. That was more like I feel like that's more like a political type almost thing where they're like, no, you can't say you're that. Like you just gotta like screw it, just go in like unknown.
Yeah, let's see.
I think it might have to do with what happened because I think the U.S. ban like pulled a lot of stuff out from Russia.
This one's perfect. It's on like one of the biggest like CrossFit news sites.
Right.
So check it. Fuck off. See, CrossFit released a statement on Ukraine banning Russian and Belarusian
Yeah.
flags and names from competitors. So they banned their flags essentially.
Damn. See,
Yeah.
you can't even use their shit.
I want to see if there's anything that says whatever. CrossFit spokesman clarified, however, that the Russian and Belarusian athletes will still be able to compete in CrossFit sanctioned competitions. Oh yeah, condemning the Russian military's actions in Ukraine while also stating they will not recognize the governments of those countries and will remove the country's flags and names from the profiles and individuals and team competitors. So that's the crazy thing too, is so like those CrossFit athletes have a thing that says like on their shirt it'll say like, if I was doing CrossFit like Lopez, and then it'll say like the gym that I work out at and then the country I represent. And they had, I don't remember what they had. I think it just said CrossFit on theirs.
They're like,
Instead
nope.
of the country. Yeah. Like they're just like, no, fuck you guys. Like we're not.
No name. Just CrossFit.
We're not down for that cause.
Just CrossFit number 8.
Basically, yeah.
Damn, that'd be crazy, dude. Imagine you make it to like some high competition. You've been doing this shit all your life, trying to get recognized, and then they're like, "Nope, you could
Like,
be
it's
here."
not your country. They recognize you. They don't recognize your country. But like, you're right. Like if you were proud of where you're from, and then they're like,
Nope,
hell no, fuck you,
hell
fuck
no.
that place.
Yeah, you want to
No,
come
but
here,
you could come play.
but not you.
Like that's like not being. That's almost like not being able to use your last name.
Kind of.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's like saying like no, like you.
Especially when everyone else gets to use it. Like you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
you're just singled out. That's what
Yeah,
makes it weird. It's like you're singled out, and people
yeah,
know because it's not like you're gonna show up with no nation, and they're like, "Oh, look at that guy. He comes from nowhere.
right.
He just fell out of space."
Yeah, and it's like he's like, dude, I'm not even a part of all that shit. I'm a fucking CrossFit athlete. Like I'm an athlete, dude. I'm not doing it. I'm not out there fighting that fucking,
Nope.
you know. But and it's like they're singular people. What are they gonna do about it?
That's what. That's
Get
what I'm saying.
suicided?
Yeah.
You know,
Suicided squads.
blast
Squad.
themselves in the back of the head.
Squad. No, suicide squad. But I guess it's like that's what I was talking about. Like a lot of people, like a lot of things, like banned like all of that, like Russia,
Yeah,
just Russia in general. They were like, no, just anything having to do with you guys, no.
right.
So, 'cause I do know Nike pulled out of there, didn't they? Nike pulled out one of their, I don't know if it was factories or stores or whatever it was. They pulled out of Russia. Like no
Yeah,
more Nikes for Russia.
maybe.
Or
I don't know.
they did. I saw something in the news about it. They're like, oh, you want Jordans? No,
No Jordans for you.
no Jordans for you.
Damn.
Don't want to be like Mike.
I don't know. Well, see, that's the thing. Is like we live like it's almost like we live in a bubble. You know what I
A
mean? Like,
bubble?
yeah, in the sense of like you go to different countries, and if you're there long enough, the culture shock like sets in. You know, like being here. Like the way that I explained it to people is like I kind of think of like I'm going to a different country, like it's going to be similar to the US. Like how different could it be? Like I'm not
Because
going
it's
to a
so close.
third
But
world.
no, but this is different because a lot of people get that thought because it's so close. Like it's like right there, you know.
Maybe.
Because
But
we
like
are
but
we
that's
are
but
literally
that's
a drive from Provo to Salt Lake City
yeah, exactly. And
away
that
from the U.S.
yeah, and that's why I'm saying like but like the difference between that distance that maybe what 30-40 mile distance let's say is
Like yeah,
absurd.
roughly.
That's what I'm saying though. It's crazy. Like even as soon as you walk into the building to walk here is like
Yeah,
you're immediately like, dude, like where the
culture shock.
fuck am I? But as soon as you're going back, you walk through that building, and that fucking building is literally state of the art.
Yeah,
It's wild.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's shocking because you come from something that you're so used to, and you're thinking, how much different could it be? And then you cross that bridge, and then you realize, holy shit, like this thing is
If there was
hella
literally
different.
if there was literally a bridge that went from that there's like a big circle in San Isidro where you walk through, right? I'm sure you've heard of it or you've seen it maybe.
Yeah,
Uh, if you put a bridge from there to where you pick us up,
right.
you know what I mean? It's maybe like a quarter mile, maybe.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would
And
say so.
and you walk through there,
Right.
about halfway through there, you suddenly just feel it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's like you see
That's
the
the
change
crazy thing.
immediately. It's just like whack, and you're like,
Yeah,
damn.
it's like if an eighth of that bridge was like pristine, perfect, like built with mad quality, and then as soon as you step foot on that other eighth, you're just like, holy shit! Like this bridge is like rickety. It's like fucked up. It's been here for 50 years. It looks like
Yeah, kind of. It's just
maybe
that that's what
not
I'm saying.
rickety, but like you know what I mean?
It's worn.
Yeah, worn the fuck out. Like
Worn.
Like you could tell they're gonna like ride the shit out of that.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people will get that culture shock because they're so used to seeing certain things or being around certain
Well, it's like you expect things to
stuff.
look a certain way. And like
Yeah,
and you're right. It's like how different could it be? It's right there. I could if I'm standing in San Isidro and I throw a rock hard enough, I could probably fucking hit Mexico.
you'll hit Mexico. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why it's so shocking because you can stand there like on the other side and see over here.
Yeah.
Like you could see like all of like TJ if you stood like on the other side
If you
of
stood
that
in the
fence.
right spot.
Right. But
Yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying. Like you could like see it, like, and from here to there, you can look over there too. So it's like it's that close
If
that
you
you're
want
like, damn, it's
yeah.
so close. Like, why
Yeah.
is it so different? Like, this is stupid. Like, they're just like right next to each other.
Yeah. If you want to see how crazy the difference is, literally just go on Google Maps and look at that border. Like it's so crazy.
Well, the what's crazy about it is like that's what I'm saying. Like, right next door is like you compare the houses too. That's what makes you like different because like how
Well, the
why
roads, the buildings, everything, so much about it.
yeah, and you're like why is it so much different? Like what the fuck? What differs it? But that's what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. I always thought the same thing. Like when I got here, I was like, why? Why is it different like that? Like they're so close. Like you
Yeah.
would think they would share like basic information or knowledge and kind of have something similar.
Right.
Maybe not exact, but it's pretty similar to where it's like, oh, okay, I see why it's changed, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like how different could it be? Like
But then you get here and you're like, oh shit.
the way that I used to think it is like okay, maybe the building structure is going to be a little different. It's going to be more like you'll be able to tell like oh that's Mexican type of building. But like when you see a house and they're like oh yeah, it's like a like Mexican style or like Mexican influenced house, you know? And it's like whatever. Like it looks like a I don't know, the way like
Looks like the Spanish villas.
something, I don't know. And then you come here and you see that same thing and you're just like fuck. Like the difference is extremely noticeable.
No, it's not. No, because when you see something like Spanish influence, that's what they
I'm
say.
not
It's
saying
Spanish.
Spanish influence. I'm saying like I don't even know
Yeah,
how to explain it.
because that's like saying the houses in San Diego. There's some that have like that red tile, like that red like brick looking
No,
tile, and like
I guess
the
so.
with like the
But
like
there's
those
places
tiles
in
that are like
TJ that are
blue
like
and like
that.
weird. Makes it look real supposedly Mexican
What's what I'm saying? But there's
with like the
places in TJ
brick
that
and
look like
stuff.
that.
Yeah, but then you see the houses here and you're like, they are not built like that. They
Well,
do not look
either way,
anything like
like
what you guys imagine they would be.
I mean, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like it's crazy down to even how they build houses. Like, if you walk into a house here in Mexico, no carpet anywhere, zero, doesn't exist, hasn't been
Right.
invented here.
It's invented, but it's just not.
Mm-mm. Why isn't it in houses then? You know what I mean? We're like in the
I think it's
states,
because of the cleaning aspect of it.
maybe I have no idea, but like
I
in
don't
the
know.
states, it's like your living room probably has carpet, you know, or maybe it's like the wood, like laminated wood or something, like, and then your kitchen probably has tile, right? But and then your bedrooms have tile or carpet. You know, that's like most houses out there. Most houses here are just straight up tile.
I think
Like they don't
the
even
tile
think
thing. I
about
think
carpet.
it's either because of the cleanliness of it, or it is because carpet doesn't last as long as tile. I think that's what the main thing is. Tile lasts longer than carpet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
It's
weird though.
easier to maintain tile than carpet.
That's true, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but like that in the states, every single house carpet.
Yeah, but you got to remember, you got carpet cleaners, you got cleaning materials, you got
But that's what
cleaning
I'm saying. You would think that
vacuums.
that's here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like it's such a big difference coming here
Yeah,
from
but
there. Like it makes me want to go to Canada to see how fucking different that place is.
Canada, just to see.
Yeah. Like,
I
am I
think
gonna like get across the border and a fucking moose is gonna maul me?
I think Canada would be more similar to the states because you look at it and it doesn't seem that much different, but you never know. You could cross that thing and you're like, holy shit,
Yeah.
like that's way different. That's not the same. That's not what I thought.
Yeah, it makes me want to like almost like just jump in the car or like fly as far north into Idaho as I can, rent a car, and drive it to Canada.
To Canada from Idaho, you could,
Just the yeah.
but I mean, I don't know. You could literally drive to Canada, but I don't know what part of Canada is above s-
I think
Idaho.
it's
I think
I
it's like,
think it's Alberta.
is it Alberta?
I think so.
I thought it was Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan? No.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan's like
Is it?
east. It's like the
No,
Providence east.
might be Alberta. No, let's look it up.
I'm looking it up right now. I'll prove you wrong, buddy.
Check it. Check me.
Ooh, got you. I got you.
Is Alberta?
It's Alberta. Literally above Idaho, actually, is British Columbia. Watch.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'll show you. Fucking don't show me this shit ever again. It like keeps telling me like, hey, like this is how you do it. And it's my fault for not telling it to not show me that shit anymore. See, here's Idaho. This is like the most northern point.
Hmm.
And so right above it is British Columbia because here's like the dividing line. But if you were to go like literally straight through Utah and you take this road here, you end up in Alberta. See, there's Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
And there's your favorite spot right there.
What?
Saskatoon.
Saskatchewan. Yep, that's where I want to go. Saskatchewan.
But yeah, I want to go here just to see, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, how different could it be? And I bet it's
And then it's different as hell.
yeah. Let's see. Look, there's this little town or
Let's-
city called Cutter.
Cutter.
Couts. This one. Couts.
Oh, fuck.
And
who
then
knows?
Sweetgrass. It's literally like the same fucking city, just divided by a border. And then apparently is this in the United States or not?
What, that border?
This airport.
I have
Dude,
no
they
clue. It's so
really
close.
dude.
It's so
they
close.
like it's in the US, according to this. Let's see. Yep, Montana.
They're like, nope. What about that little piece that goes into Canada?
Wait, what the hell? No, it says it's in Montana, Canada.
That's what I think it's talking about because it goes right on through that. Look, you see that little road that goes through the border?
Yeah, like this. Wow.
Yeah. Montana, Canada. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what it said. It's in Montana, Canada. But see, I was thinking of this right here. Look,
I guess.
like this is where the border's at. I gotta say, check you right here, and you're like, oh, I'm in Canada now.
You've been in Canada once you get to that little border.
Yeah. And then
Hey,
there's whatever this is. Let's see. Where is it? Terrain? No, more. Satellite. Yeah. Oh, they knew what I wanted.
I was gonna tell you, you're already looking at the satellite.
Here we go.
What's that?
That's the border.
See, that's a small ass border.
I think it's because people don't run through that bitch the way they do here.
Look at the town though. Shit's
They
small.
have a Mormon church there.
What? That place is small.
Yeah, that road goes weird. It immediately turns like left and then goes where? Maybe Calgary?
Who knows where the hell it goes?
There's nothing there. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's no major cities. Maybe this place, Lethbridge.
You're gonna try to go there? Look.
Oh, dude, look, Calgary. That's like the first major city, I think. Look at that fucking drive. You go from here all the way the fuck up here.
Down. So that little town right there by the border is like a boony town
Yeah.
compared to like that major city.
Yeah, and then you got Edmonton up here.
Does it look like a big city?
Edmonton's huge.
No, the one you're looking at now.
Yeah, it's Edmonton.
Oh yeah.
See?
Oh yeah,
Like,
that shit is big. What the hell?
yeah. Dude, I had a buddy that was gonna drive up there.
To
When
Edmonton? I guess it's not that far. It doesn't look that
I
far
think he
though.
was going to Calgary or something like that. He looked it up because he was doing a long distance relationship with a girl, and
In
I was
Calgary.
like, dude, good luck, like with that whole thing, right? And then he was like, oh, when cooties happened, he's like, yeah, I can't fly over there, and I have to get like vaccinated, and I'm not doing all that shit. And I was like, all right, bro, if you
He's all
say
like,
so.
oh,
And so he was like, I'm gonna drive there. And I was like, you're out of your fucking mind, bro. And he's like, it's like, I think he said it was like a 16-hour drive.
right.
And I was like, dude, fuck that.
He was
I was
trying
like,
to drive 16 hours to. Well, it's not too far, but yeah, it's kind of far. That's like driving to Portland. That's how far Roger said Portland was.
yeah.
It's like
Well,
16
he
hours.
said, yeah, from here to Portland, he said it's 16 hours because he did it once. And
Yeah,
he was like,
fuck that.
fuck no.
Yeah, he was like, hell no, I'm flying.
I'm not going to lie. If I drove that far and my car was paid off and like I was like visiting family, I'd think about just leaving it there and flying back and just getting a new car.
Yeah, fuck that
I'm
car.
not even kidding.
The first drive there, and you're like, fuck that car. Here, I'm just gonna stay here.
Yep. I'm like, this car lives here now. It's a Mexico car now. I'm fucking out of here.
I'm out of here. I'm flying. Fuck that car.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Send-
not joking.
Send it to me in UPS.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is your car, whoever the fuck. You know what I mean? I'd give it to, I guess his mom lives here. Be like, hey, you can have it.
You can have it. Fuck this car. I'm flying back. I'll buy a new one.
Mm-hmm. I would be like, fuck it. Fuck it. I get a new car.
Fucking new loan.
Here's my excuse. Yeah. I paid one off. I'll pay another one off. I've done it once. I could do it again.
That would be fucking nuts. So imagine somebody came
Oh,
over
I
and
know.
just like, here, keep this car, man. I'm fucking flying back. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but
Fuck
that's what
that
I'm
truck.
saying. I'd probably just, I'd really seriously debate it.
You think about it, like fuck that car. Just
Mhm.
buy his plane ticket, fly across.
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to talk me out of that shit. Because I'm not just gonna not do it. I'm not just gonna be like, no, I'll
That's
just
extreme.
drive back. Yeah, hell no. I don't care. Worth
That's
it.
extreme. Fuck that.
I know.
I don't know about all that shit. Depending on the car,
That's worth it to me though.
that can't be worth it. It can't.
It's almost worth it. How about that? I'll be real because like I said, somebody would have to talk to me about it and be like, dude, no, like you have to take your car. It's your whip. Like you know, you have to go get a new car and that's a hassle too. Like all this blah blah blah. Like you know what I mean? I'd probably talk to somebody about it, but I'd really think about it.
I wouldn't. Fuck that.
I would.
I'll drive back.
16 hours, dude?
Fucking mob.
Hell no.
I'll mob. I don't care.
Hell no, dude.
Hells to the yes. I would mob back. No questions asked.
You would.
Yep.
It'd almost be tough for me to even ride back in a car. Like
I would do it. I would fucking ride back. I don't give a shit. Cause you get the experience of like sightseeing.
yeah, but we saw it when we fucking came through.
Get to see it again on the way back.
Hell no. You know how I could do it? I could do it if like let's say I went from Utah from home, drove to Las Vegas, stayed in Las Vegas, drove to San Diego, stayed in San Diego, and then drove here. I could do it that way.
I don't know if I'll do it that way.
I could. That's like the only way I would ever fucking drive here. Because then you get like a night in Vegas, let's say like a day in Vegas, you get a day in San Diego, and then you get to spend whatever time you do here, and then I'll do the same shit going back. I don't give a fuck.
What about I guess your idea makes more sense than what I was gonna say, but
What were you
I was
gonna
just
say?
gonna say like you could just take little pit stops every so often somewhere, but it's the same shit.
I mean, you're kind of forced to take a pit stop because
Kind of. You have to. You have to
You have to
stop
get-
like a
you have
gas
to get
station full of
gas.
gas. Yeah,
take a
maybe
piss.
take a lick or whatever. Yeah, you kind of gotta. Yeah, but
Right?
what about like about like living in the woods? Like, what is a good wooded place that's dope? Like, I wonder if anybody knows that.
Dude, Oregon.
Oregon?
There's good spots in Oregon, or you have to go like central,
What do you mean?
like central US.
Like Colorado and like
No, central, like further than that.
what's further than that? Nebraska?
Well, like you were saying, like I was gonna say West Valley, West Virginia,
That's not central. You
or you
fucked
go
up
north.
east.
Well, yeah, that's on the East Coast, like literally, but like around
Wyoming?
that area, like Tennessee, I think has a lot of woods. Uh, I'm trying to think, maybe Kentucky, because the thing is, if you go like to the Midwest, like those upper areas, like what's that shit called, like Ohio, Iowa, that's all flat. There's no fucking trees out there. I feel like you know,
Well, that's
there
what I was
is
saying. What
trees,
about
but
like
not like that.
Wyoming, Montana?
Yeah,
Uh,
but
I
then
guess
you got to deal
Idaho
with
could
like
have some
mad
spots.
snow,
Uh,
like fucking shit cold.
hmm. What
Like
about
those are ones
Washington?
where like you have to debate how down you are to just stay in your house all winter and basically hibernate.
What about Seattle? You think Seattle's cool? Like Washington? Washington probably have good woods. Let's see.
I don't know. I've never been there. That's my thing. Is I've never been to Seattle or Washington at all. I've only been to Oregon, and Oregon's sick. I like they have good woods. Like they have good wood.
Ooh,
Um, yeah.
I'm trying to check right now.
Kevin fell asleep. Oh, he's awake. It says your device is not connected.
Washington has dope woods.
I don't know.
Look it up. Their woods look dope. That shit looks
Where are you looking at it?
like
Maps?
googly. Google is. No, just Google.
Yeah, Google Maps.
No, just Google images.
Oh, would you type in Washington Woods?
Nah, I just put Washington Woods. I don't know if that's really Washington.
But
Like,
that might be like national forest. You know what I mean?
no, because there could be woods like that somewhere. I mean, I don't know exactly where, but
Mm, I mean, it looks dope, but like the idea that we had is like if you were to buy property that was woods, you know what I mean?
that's woods.
Yeah, it is woods. I'm looking at it. See, look, this is what we're looking at. This is what I'm looking at.
It's like super woods.
Yeah, like shit like that's dope, but like, is that property that's buyable? This might be because there's already a fucking. That might be a mill though. I don't even know if that's a house.
The hell is that?
That's a
I don't
hut.
know. You might have to look like up maybe like on Zillow how you were looking.
I think that's a move. Something like that. Like kind of like what you were looking at too. Like the one that you were looking at seemed pretty good.
Where? Oh, the I don't remember what it was called. It's called
I
like
don't even know how
land.
you
It was called
found
like
it.
land.com or land buyer or some shit like that. I don't remember what it's called.
That's the move. Or you just like you said, you find a realtor and you're like, hey, you know what I want.
I would say the realtor would be the easiest route if for some reason you want to buy that like just land, like lots of land,
Yeah,
acres. I guess that would be the best
acres.
bet.
Yeah, yeah. Because you don't want lots because then it's like individual acres and they
No,
might
you
not
want
be next to each other.
acres.
Yeah, you want like an
I would
acreage.
say they say Washington's pretty dope though. I don't know if Washington has sales tax too. I think they do.
They do. Oregon doesn't.
Mm.
So if a joint is $5, it's $5.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll have to debate all that because that would be something that we can look
Shit
into.
to think about.
That would be good to think about though. If that's later in the future about doing that.
Yeah.
How much land is too much land? Too much land, bro.
No, none.
It's not.
None.
No
That's
such thing.
the answer. The answer is none. 0.
There's no such thing as too much land.
Yeah, only too little land. All right,
Only
Johnny,
too
we got
little.
like 5 seconds.
5 seconds and we're outie.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first episode. Is our
Okay, bye.
tester.